Hello, and welcome to another day. Welcome to my YouTube video. So today we are starting with an interesting project, the one that I've been looking forward to. It's gonna be quite a demanding one. So you've got the tank. Surprise, surprise, that's what you need if you want to set up a tank. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, we've got a tank. We just got the stand that we're gonna use for it, and so now we're just going to do the assembly. So I'm just gonna show you the tank itself. I'm gonna show you the stand before assembly, and definitely after assembly. I don't think I'm gonna assemble that on video. I'm gonna have to follow manual, and I don't do so well with that, and it takes time and my brain and all of that thing, all of those things. And so yeah, I'm just gonna take out the stand. We got a TV stand for it, so it's going to be in a nice place. So I don't really have any tanks in my house. I got rid of all the tanks just so I can get this one tank. It's a nice special tank that I've been looking forward to building, and yeah, I'm gonna show you just now. Hang on. So yes, we are in the house right now, and I'm just gonna show you the tank. I'm gonna show you the stand and the equipment that I have for this, and it should be a fun build. So if you have a look at this is a nice big shallow build. It's measuring 120 centimeters by 30 by 30. It's got the leads as well, but I'm probably not gonna use these for this build. I got the Chivas A series here. It's a 120 centimeter light, and the idea here was to go low tech kind of, but I have other ideas now, and so we got a nice stand for it here. I think it's nice, and then we're just gonna build that. Oh yeah, so and then for filtration we got the Dolphin C500 external filter. It's a canister filter. I'll show you all the setup of that and all, and right now I'm just gonna do the magic trick, you know, the one that I do I think I'm new to this, so I don't really know how it works. Can somebody tell me how this works? Oops, I think I did that too many times, so now I have to go back. How do I now rewind? Oh well. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get into getting this out and doing the assembly, putting that in place, and I'll just show you how you went. This just so happens to be the important bit of it. It's called the manual, but I hardly done. So, oops. I'm not doing this. So this is the point where we are with building up the stand, and this is where we kind of have to make a decision. Remember, for this we are doing a canister filter, and we have to take into consideration where it's gonna sit and all of that, and whether or not we want the panel at the back. or we gonna have to drill it. But I think the important bit of it really is just to pick up the filter and just place it in here and see where we want to put it and make the decision here. So this is our filter, which is nice and portable and will fit nicely in here. So now the decision is really, how do we plan for this? We either take this panel out and the piping can just run nicely there at the back, or we can drill a hole in the panel for the piping. So decisions but let's build the stand. Let's finish it up. You just have to add these guys on the sides, and then we can just always decide how we want to deal with this at a later stage. So yeah, let me crack on. Oh, by the way, the stand is 180 centimeters long. So the our 120 aquarium will fit in nicely here. So yeah, let's crack on. So 75 hours later, we are done, and we just have to move this thing into place, put the tank on top of it, and then take it from there. Yeah, I think this is looking nice, and that open space there has got a lot of possibilities as well. There's yeah, I think something can nicely fit in that also, so we'll just see. So a few minutes later, well, hours, well, no, minutes. I think about an hour later, we have assembled, we have put the tank in place, and we're just gonna play around with it. So this is the final product. The reason why we went with a relatively low stand is because we were taking into consideration the projector up there, and also because this is mainly a sitting area. We don't want the light shining in the eyes, but this light is not so bad on the eyes, and we can always have possibilities with a shallow tank. You know, you're mainly sometimes forced to escape outside of the tank. Yeah, and so now it's just to figure out the exact placement, and then turn the space into a nice living space. I do want to just sit around here and just enjoy this, so I'm not really sure which direction I'm gonna go with as far as escaping this one. But what I do know is that I cannot wait to escape this one. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun build, and I can't wait. Oh yeah, now I see the logo is at the back, so I'll have to turn the tank. I'll have to play around with ideas for what I'm gonna do for the background as well, depending on the layout that I want to do. But I do want it to be Zen-like, so I'm thinking maybe in Iwagumi. But we'll see. The idea of having a river style in this tank as well, and just have some terrestrial plants getting out of the scape doesn't sound so bad. I'll have to think about raising the light for that though, but that's that's just something else you can do. So yeah. Okay, welcome to the night thoughts, I guess. Just sitting here contemplating whether or not I should set up this tank. It's at night. I want to do something. I don't necessarily want to sit in front of a screen, even though I have a lot of admin. But I can sit here and just start planning around what to do with this tank. And by this tank I actually mean the 120 centimeter shallow tank. So I'm actually really thinking of doing the setup work, maybe just connect the filter, connect the hosing, have a look at where the inlet and outlet are gonna sit, and start kind of visualizing where I want to go with the setup. So yeah, let's have a look at that. As I do this, I realize that there's actually a lot more work than I thought, which I'm most definitely not gonna get to setting it up. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and add in the background. Still yet to decide if I'm gonna go with full black or if I'm going to go with frosted white. And then, like I said, connect the filter inlet and outlet for this, and have it set up as far as that is concerned, so that the only next thing that I need to do is worry about the hardscape. So let's get into it. So this is the work in front of us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the background to this. I'm gonna connect the filter. I'm gonna sort out the inlet and outlet and the piping just to see how they're gonna sit and all of that. And then I guess in the next one we'll have a look at the hardscape, the actual hardscape for this. So yeah. So let's, just like I said, have two different options for this. Can go black, can go white. I think also this heavily dependent on the type of layout that I want to go with and whether I want things to pop or not. And if I really want something to pop out, this would be a black background. But I think for this layout, and especially for the plans that I have for it, I'm thinking of doing iwagumi and going series stone, and the stone is about the same color as this, so it won't, I don't think it will blend so well, but you can always try and change it. I certainly hope I don't have to change it, but yeah, let me just do a few simulations first just to see how this goes. Yeah, it is actually quite heavy. So what we're doing here is essentially just putting this on the side. We're gonna clean up this glass for us to be able to apply the background nicely, because you don't want any sort of particles between your glass and the background. It won't sit nicely. So just got a nice solution here in the glass cleaner for this. Nothing too hectic really. It's just clean this baby up. Given where I want to go with this, black is actually going to be the best bet. So I'm gonna go ahead with black, and like I said, we can always pivot at a later stage should we need to, but I think black it will work well. I'm actually not sure how long is this. I think it's around 1 meter. I certainly hope it's more than that, since the tank is 120 centimeters, so I don't want to deal with having to join the pieces for this. I don't think that will look nice. I mean, I have to do a very good job at and to the T. Funny enough, that is exactly 120, which works out well. So then the only thing really I need to worry about here is just cutting it underneath. I have around about 30, so I'm guessing it's 120 by 60. So I'm gonna try and cut it as neat as possible, mainly because I'm pretty much sure I'll have use cases for the other piece of this, so I wouldn't just want to ruin it. And because I am that guy and things have to fit like perfectly, which is never a thing, and especially I'm in this aquascaping hobby. There's a concept called wabi-sabi. Essentially means finding beauty in the imperfection. I need to practice that more. Maybe not today, but yeah, I will do that. So I'm just essentially gonna take a scissor and just cut it to size here. I'm not really concerned about this looking wet and flush here. This will be hidden by this is going at the back, so you won't really see it here, but I would still prefer to be nice and neat with it. I actually don't know if I should do it this way or if I should just go to his part, and it's actually shorter. We want something a bit longer, like that. Because I'm lazy like this, I'm gonna get very technical with this, so I'm just gonna set this down. I'm gonna measure it on either side and then just try to cut it that way. I'm not gonna wing it. Just like I said, I'm probably being way too technical about this, but I've set this down. I have some cushions, given that it's a mat. I have some planks underneath there. When I set this down, I'm gonna measure it 30 on either side, and I'm gonna use this guy as just a straightener, and then I'm gonna go with the razor and then just cut that to size. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've cut this to hopefully the right size. This is the part where I pray that it works out and it's the correct size. And it's perfect. So just to show you, that is just a perfect fit, which makes me happy. So the next bit of this exercise is just to remove the plastic underneath here and just make sure I'm going to spray it with a solution to make it easier for me to move it around, move it into place properly on the glass. Yeah, so let's get into that. I think this process is still much better if there are two people involved, but this tank is not as big, so it's not much of a trace mesh. Shouldn't be that bad for me to move it nicely into place by myself. Yeah, so you see spraying that solution underneath. It can be water really, anything. It just helps you move it easily and adjust it nicely to place, so you're not really too worried about that bit. And then the most important bit, so you can just use any cut to sort of squeegee out the excess water. And that's the sound of the dying wife in the background there. I think I made it worse. Welcome to the life of a content creator. You can't even cough nicely at your own house. Oh, that's not bad. So the tank is in place now. It's quite dirty, so I'm just gonna go ahead with the cleaning. Thank you. thank you. Bye. And an eternity later, this is where we are. I gave up trying to get everything all cleaned out, but I think this is a good starting point, and I'm just gonna carry on then and do the rest. This is the canvas that we are working with, the background. The hope is just to also bring somewhat of depth with that black background, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes. And like we said, for this build we're going to be using this Dolphin C500 external filter. Actually haven't used this one before, so it will be the first time. Just see how it goes. So this is mainly just more of an unboxing or opening it up just to see what it comes with and all. I did get warned though that this uses 13mm piping, so you usually get your standard 17mm, I think. But I am prepared for that because I also have some stainless steel inlet and outlet that are 13mm, so it works out for this. Yeah, so as I open inside filter, you have these guys, your filter media. This looks like charcoal. Yeah, there's charcoal in there, and then as you go, how do I open this with one hand? There we go. And then you have your sponge. Oh, this is kind of two-tier sponge. You have your more the one that mainly will be catching your bigger debris that will be floating in your water, and then you have one that will catch some finer things. Probably though, when I start this, I'm going to be replacing this one with one from one of the other tanks, mainly just to speed up the cycling process with beneficial bacteria and all, but we'll just see. We're gonna put this guy, and then we'll just take this channel out of the plastic and then chuck it in there. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I don't really know more as far as the specifications of this goes, so I'm just going to see as I go along. There should be other things somewhat in the box. Just crack the box and see what other goodies come out of this. Oh, it is a manual. The one thing that everybody loves and follows hopefully not like me, I only follow it when it's relatively too late. Oh man, this thing is actually difficult with a camera in my hand. Is technically really working with one hand. Okay, we have your hosing, your inlet and outlets here, but like I said, I'm not going to be using these guys. I have the stainless steel ones to do. And then you have your black hosing, which is, I think it's nice. It fits well with everything here. That's kind of catching the dark colors. Okay, we have 2 of those. Yeah, so this is for your inlet and your outlet. And something else in here as well. Oh yeah, so this is mainly for your inlet and outlet, connects your hosing. So like I said, I also got these guys, and so hopefully it works out well. Gonna have to find a way to sort of say schema, I guess. So these are the guys, and the prayer right now, the current prayer right now is that this fits nicely there, which it looks like it does. So it's a win. So we will be using these guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to connecting all of these guys and adjusting to see how we do the piping from the filter to the tank, and take it from there. Cool. And this is where we are. I think we're just gonna end here for the night. I do love these stainless steel option. I think they look very nice and sleek there. And yeah, the piping is just gonna run there. I'm gonna take that panel out so that the filtration and possibly the CO2 as well is going out, or maybe I should just do inline CO2. I don't know. I'll just think about that and see. I kind of like the idea of seeing the bubbles come out, and it also just helps with you noticing early on when your CO2 runs out. So yeah, so this is where we're gonna end for this one, and then we'll pick it up on the next one. Cheers.